Hello, welcome to another good goal or bad defending. This is Arsenal choking the league and Chelsea trying to find out if they can get into a relegation fight or not. With Frank Lampard coaching, anything's possible. So let's have a look at this first goal and see what's going on. So here we are. They've just done a little bit of simple build-up play. All they've really done is pass the ball out wide, coming into the centre, back out here. And as you can see, he's got eyes on there. He can see that that guy needs to be marked. Oh, look, we've got a defender actually looking behind him to see where the ball's going to go. Yay, you. Bet that's Thiago Silva because he actually probably learned to defend properly from a proper babysitter, not the new babysitter that he's got, which is Fat Frank Lampard. Guy's making a little run. He has got loads of space on the ball. This guy here, I'd want to be pressuring him straight away so he could slow down the cross. When you're running and pressuring someone as well, you don't just run at the ball. You want to run and you want to stop a solid distance away from them. It's a weird thing, but not too far, not too close. So they can't skip around you, but you keep the pressure on, and then you can start jockeying from there. But there seems no pressure on the ball on here. That guy's just got a free run out there. Let's see what happens when he passes the ball in. He does go out to block it, but here's the problem. He doesn't get close enough, so he has to do one of these stupid things that's becoming more recurrent in modern day football when he waves a leg at it and hope he does something. Let's have a look. He didn't go to mark the guy he was watching, who was here. He's kind of drifted away from him. Thiago's kind of watching there. Right, the thing is a centre-back. This is how you do it, right? So if you're a centre-back here, you watch the space behind your buddy there. Your buddy watches the space in behind him. That guy there, he watches the spacing behind you. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3. Now we know we're all covered and we're all good. No one's watching him. Oh, that's a terrible arrow. That's a brilliant boomer arrow right there. No one's watching him because the centre midfielder's not doing his job properly. So look, the ball comes in. He's panicked now. See that? You saw he panic because he just realised he's gone over. And I don't know who he's running to. It's one of this, like, where's he running to? So when he's running in here, who's he running into mark? I don't know why he's running so hard to get into the box to mark nobody. There's nobody there. His player's behind him. You can see him screech the brakes on when he goes over there. Oh my God, yeah, I was marking that play. I forgot. Terrible defending. Let's get on to the next goal and see how worse that defending is. Good job, Fat Frank. Before we move on, though, I'm just going to show you this shot so you can see how much space they had on the back door here. I don't expect this guy to be running back all the way to here at all, but I do expect this centre midfielder to be picking up his man there. I mean, that's just absolutely awful. It was a good strike as well. He started to finish well. He did a good job. And what I liked is he put it back across the keeper. Even though the keeper was on that side, he still couldn't get it. Yeah, but there we go. Same sort of build up again, exactly the sort of same situation, and they've just knocked the ball out here. It's going to come back across again. It's almost like an identical goal. Here's Mr. I don't bother to defend again. You can see he's in centre midfield. He's looking around to who he should be marking. Now this little wee chap, he thinks Raheem Sterling, who I wouldn't want to come all the way back here, has done. Why don't you want him to come all the way back out here? Because Raheem Sterling is probably your outlet ball, probably where you want to play it to. He's still got a bit of pace. You're not going to look at it, put it in behind and have him run onto it, but you are going to look to, get him to hold the ball up. And I'm not talking about hold the ball up, bring it into his chest. I mean, you're going to play him a ball out left or right, and he's going to run onto it, hold it, turn it back, and play back. Can't tell your other defender here. Well, sorry, your defensive midfielder, or he's not really anymore. I don't think they play him on a further up role because Fat Frank don't know what he's doing. You'd swap these two over. That's you'd definitely swap these two over because that just doesn't make any sense, does it? At all. That shouldn't be happening. Let's see what happens. We'll play it forward a bit. And actually, look. Oh, look. Oh, my God, you can see, look. Difference of a good defender when I'm pausing it, right? He's got no one on him. He's not doing anything, but you can see he's turned his head and he's having a look. He's taking a snapshot of the area of what's going on so we can get a clear idea of what's happening. Let's move it on. Here we go. The ball's coming in. Almost an identical thing again. Raheem Sterling, to be fair, he's in the exact same, whoever this terrible midfielder is. Again, not doing anything. He's not goal side of anybody. He's not really doing anything at all. But Raheem Sterling, again, he's in the exact same position as this guy was. which I can cut him some slack because he's a forward. He's not a midfielder, so I can't really rag on him for being out of position or not marking this guy properly in the 18-yard box. Is he a professional footballer? Yeah, but 80% of his skill set is going forward, 20% is maybe going backwards or trying to tackle or do any of that. He shouldn't be here, so you really can't hold him accountable. You can hold him accountable and him accountable because one of those two midfielders should be doing this job, not their left winger in this situation. Yeah, terrible. So let's watch the ball as it comes in. Straight to him. Now here's the other interesting bit. Thiago Silva, you can see he's stopped, he's watched, and he could have made the challenge. He's just backed off a little bit too much. And I don't know why, because he had a look around and no one was coming in behind him. He's further enough forward. I just think he's probably at this point been defending for too long in the game, and he just trusted one of his midfielders was going to get the ball. Now if we just do a little box like we'd like to do in the middle. There we go. Brilliant. There's a man inside that box. There's a man inside that box. Almost. I know it's not. It's probably my bad drawing if I drew the box properly. But no one's actually marking them. They're inside the 18-yard box. They've got a nice little pretty box, but no one's actually marking anybody. So it doesn't really matter that you've got a solid shape if you haven't. You're not actually goal side of him, and no one's goal side of him. Thiago's goal side. He can make a challenge, but obviously here he doesn't. Dumph, it goes in. He actually stops there. You can see he kind of almost flinches. Yeah, that's kind of a weird one from Thiago. Let's have a look at the next goal. Okay, apparently Arsenal got ball on scoring on Chelsea on that side, so now they switch over this side. Let's have a look at their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 not marking anybody. He's not marking anybody. I'll give him a bit of credit. He's got to be backing up the guy on the ball. That's fine. Don't know what you two are doing because there's 2 men here who are going to basically receive the ball because they're 2v1 here. To put the ball in the air, there's a better chance of him winning the ball, isn't there? Because there's 2 of them and there's 1 defender. Step towards it. Just walk. Stop ball watching. Have a little look behind you, buddy. This is why your team's crap. Ball comes in. Look, he still hasn't looked to identify the player. He's still just focused on the ball. Look at the ball. Look at the player. Look at the ball. Look for the player. If you see the player and you get the picture, you can see whether or not you can leap early, or you're not going to win the header because he's already got a run on you, and you just kind of have to mess up his run. But you don't see him, you don't look at him, you don't know what you need to be doing. Doesn't know what he's doing. Ball comes across. Oh, he completely waffles it. Yeah. Ball goes to the back post. There's still 2v1 there, look. Yeah. He's still watching. Let's see what he does now. Ball comes down. He's still watching. He's still watching. He's got to run to it a little bit. Brilliant, buddy. Brilliant. You're going to finally defend. This guy stood still. He's realising a bit of danger at this point because he spotted a man unmarked. See, let's pull this back a second. Because from here, no one comes in and tracks. Like, okay, he's made a run in, but I want to see how far away these guys are from when this ball gets played in. And again, yeah, look, he's walking. They're walking. No one's rushing in trying to mark. Look, even he needs to be marked. Get to him, because if you don't, problems happen. All right, so let's get where we were. Doodle-doo, boomer it up. Ball comes, drops, and he whacks it in the goal. That is awful. When you've got 3 of your players on the floor, your goalkeeper and 2 defenders, and they've got 3 players stood around you all on the feet and the ball's in the back of the net, that might be a bit of the problem. I want to see see if I can get a different angle when this ball goes in and see if I can find the who's the first idiot to fall over and why he falls over. This is so bad. It's like in slow motion, just a car crash waiting to happen. Just watch this happening. Here we go. Bump, dump, dump. Here he comes. Oh, he slides in trying to win the ball. I think he obstructs his goalkeeper. Oh, he does win it. He comes in, and that's where the little bounce goes. That's Thiago Silva again trying to do something. Come on. Yeah, I'm just so disappointed in the defending there. And it's in. One thing I want you to look at, though, is after a ball goes in, look at the reactions of these defenders, right? Oh, we can't get there. Oh, we can't see it. They start smashing the ground like, oh. It's no wonder it's gone in. It was terrible. And also, I'm not too sure about this goalkeeper. Well, Kepa was in goal for Chelsea, and they've seemed to be doing trash ever since he's come out. I wonder if someone can help me and tell me what that's about. Okay, here we go. You just had a pass come into there. This guy's managed to just take a slow, leisurely touch and a turn. And anyone who's been listening to me will know exactly what I'm about to yell at, because there's no pressure on the ball. When there's no pressure on the ball, this guy can play a pass and he can pick it out. Because one thing the babies that play in the Premier League can do is pass a football. So all of a sudden, this guy now, he's got all the time in the world. You can see he's got his head up and he's picking out his pass. So let's see what happens if I try to play this on as we go. Look how much time he's got. He lofts the pass in. We can see these weird shapes here, that these blurry things. See if I can just get a better... No, because they're running. And what's basically happening here is he's just managed to play the ball into the only space that he can, where this guy has a touch and puts it in the goal. Oh, wait. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. I'm going to play this on. There you go. He has a touch and puts it in the goal. Now, here's the other thing. That left back there should have been making that challenge or tracking the run. There's no good angle to show me how he's managed to mess this up, but you can see the keeper's pissed. And so he should be. That guy snuck in behind the left back from the other side of the... I think he's made an out-to-in run. You know, obviously started on the outside, run on the inside, and he's starting on the outside, run on the inside, and run through like that, but a little bit further out here as he's made his run. I can't see this guy and seeing what he's doing, so I can't really say how bad he is or what he's done wrong here, but I just have a feeling that the runners completely picked him off. He wasn't even watching, wasn't paying attention, and they snuck in and got a goal. That's why the keeper's so mad. Look, he's furious. He's screaming at the left back, and I don't blame him there one bit for doing that. You can see where that's probably exactly what's happened. The left back didn't pay attention, and that long ball got played in behind him, and the keeper's given him what for, which he should do. Well done, keeper. Well, that's it for this good couple or bad defending. I'll probably see you on the weekend. Take care.